はい、どうも S級くらぶのシャロです。今日、シャーロック・ホームズの最終パートやっていきたいと思います。では、前回、オズワルド巡査が、調べてくれた情報があるので、これをまずは見ていきます。事件記録07の43番。到着した捜査官によってストーンウッド邸の庭の遺体はバイオレット・ホームズ夫人であると確認された。被害者の体は全体が水で濡れており、喉には5センチほどにわたる縦型の深い切開の跡が確認できた。被害者の顔は膨れ上がり、赤い斑点に覆われていた。死因は低酸素症であると考えられる。監察医の確認待ち。第一容疑者のオットー・リヒターを現場で逮捕した。遺体は検視のために移送された。
Garden. There's a garden behind our manor. How could I forget? That's where it all happened, where it all went wrong.
Sherry, it looks like you've almost found what you wanted.
はい。というわけなのでまたストーンウッドテーマで戻っていきたいと思います。カットで。
Oh, you did it, Sherlock. The case is closed and all rewards belong to the winner. Bravo.
It is merely the triumph of the truth.
Is it? No compromises? No lies? You're happy with your decisions?
あ、カットしようと思ったら、ムービー始まっちゃったから。仕方がありません。好ましい結果だ。仕方がありません。
Whatever the truth, it had to be revealed. The victim deserved it.
Well, you seem confident in the value of your actions. I guess since I'm free, you were heard after all. By the way, did you get that precious information about your mother? Oh, not that you must.
Yes, I did.
Forgive my intrusion in such a personal matter. I simply worry I'm failing to be of much help to you.
Actually, you were. For some reason, all the archives on the case had disappeared. This was a rare opportunity to obtain the impossible.
Outrageous. Perhaps someone found the truth unpleasant. Society usually rejects those who speak with too much honesty, doesn't it?
A comfortable lie is often preferred to an uncomfortable truth. Still, I believe that the latter should prevail, and I cannot remain silent.
That's quixotism at its best. Your mere truth cannot defeat institutions, systems, and power. Etiquette, religion, marriage, they're all lies told to preserve connections, love, and sanity, and it's all corruptible.
Lies destroy human dignity. How could you make a free decision without any knowledge of the truth?
Are we really free to decide anything in this world, Sherlock?
はい。僕は自由だ。説教はやめろ。僕は自由じゃない。説教はやめろかな。
I get enough obnoxious pontification from my brother, so please spare me your lecture.
Forgive my love for moral philosophy. I know I tend to ramble. You're a walking contradiction, Sherlock. You refuse to lie to others, but constantly lie to yourself. How long until the train comes off the track? I cannot look away, but perhaps I should take a few steps back. You're an accident waiting to happen, dear. Until then, I shall bid you adieu.
Did you hear Basilio Coppello is in jail?
ほんで、これもちょっと聞くの忘れてたんで、ついでにこれも聞いときます。もうちょっと近づくとダメなな。早く。コペロ設備で起きた事件の状況についての話に耳を傾ける。妻は打ちひしがれている。私の絨毯の下？金庫が死んでいた。無罪を主張している。新聞の週文記事。復讐。コペロ、設備者。金庫での死、有名な防犯用品会社コペロ設備の経営バジリオ・コペロが逮捕されたという話に興味が惹かれた。彼の置かれた状況は非常に奇妙で、バジリオ氏の店の金庫の中でニコロ・デッティ、ニコロっていうとあれやね、ベルナドッティみたいなでもそうか、ファーストネームやから関係ないね。という男性の遺体が発見されたというものだ。 バジリオ氏は無罪を主張しているが、証拠は彼にとって不利だ。彼は警察署内の、留置所に拘束されている。
In the police. Let's pretend to be cops, eh? We can just stand around and look confused.
ジョンどこにおる？ジョンがおらん。はい。これもまたサブストーリーなんで、そのうちやっていきます。では、なんたらテストモットテーマでカットで。はい。じゃあ帰ってきたので入っていきます。で、今回は、ちょっと見ようかな。記憶の断片。過去の記憶の断片がまた蘇ってきた。咲き誇る木に揺らめく一景。快適なガゼボに関する記憶だ。どうやら屋敷の裏に大きな庭があり、1階にあるその入り口は2つの窓に挟まれているようだ。これは場所ですね。で、これはさっき読んだから OK で、これもまたいつかやるやつで、記憶の宮殿。これちょっと組み合わせていきましょうか。なんか、合わさらんか？できたね。母さんは溺死した。喉の傷は犯人によって恥ずかしめとしてつけられたものか。彼女を救おうとしてつけられたもののかのどちらかだ。母さんは溺死していない。母さんの喉の切開は気管切開を行おうとした傷だ。溺れていたのならそんなことをする必要はない。ちょっとどっちかわからないんで一旦置いておきます。では、裏庭に行きます。ジョンがいるんで話します。
Sherry, please listen to me. Sherry.
John, I always listen to you.
You don't have to do this. You don't have to go through. I don't know what is beyond this door, but I can feel it. Buzzing, angry, like a fly at the window.
I know. I can sense it too.
You locked away this memory for a reason. There is only pain here.
Pain. And truth.
You do not need to suffer either. There is so much more we can do on Cordona, so many others we can help. There is no coming back from this.
はい。これは後戻りできないっていうのは本当にここからセーブはできるのかな？後戻りできないんで。では終わらせないといけない。
John, my anima, my brother, there is nothing more important in this moment than this truth. I know you fear for me, but my path was set long ago. I can no more step off it than I can ask the avalanche to roll back uphill.
Just please be careful, Sherry. I love you.
Quite. Come on. We'll go together.
はい。では裏庭に来たので調べてい
Why
きま
didn't
す。
I remember we had such a big garden?
Maybe you forgot it for your own good. That's the descendant of a tree your father planted in London, correct?
Indeed, we planted the sprout here, and for a while it grew happily. Alas, it seems without us here to care for it, it didn't survive.
はい。ロンドンから持ってきた苗を植えてたのが枯れちゃったってことですね。ちなみにここ走れません。ここは特に調べるところはなくって、このままちょっと回っていきます。調べれるとこあるね。
Is that the raft we made together, John?
Looks more like a pile of rotten planks now.
イカダを作ってたっぽいですね。今何か目の前にもやがかかってるんですけど、はい。あれは何なんでしょうか。見ると、
That's from Mother's favorite tea set. What is it doing in here?
これは今自分が動かしてます。自分が今右見たり左見たりしてます。場所は多分わかると思うんですけど、あそこですね、2階の暖炉のあったところですね。んでここがお母さんの部屋です。入ります。
Come here, Sherry. Hurry.
子供の頃のジョンですね。でここを見ているとどうするんだったっけ。あ、違うわ、これか。これを持つとお薬ですね。
Must help calm her down.
What are you thinking about? Is everything all right?
はい、少しずつまた記憶を思い出していっているという感じですね。あ、こっちじゃないかな。まあちょっとまた歩いていきます。これ走れないんでゆっくりなんですけど。はい、さっき誰もいなかったんですけど。
Don't go, Mother. Wait.
はい、で机の上何もなかったんですけど、何か置いてあります。
I remember this artifact from Mother's collection.
これあの時のあれに似てますよね。なんか1階の部屋にあったやつ。
Mother's work journal. I liked poring over the detailed pages and reading about my parents' collection. はい。また過去のこの瞬間に、あ、そうですね、ここにあったやつと似てるなっていう話です。やっぱ一緒だったんですね。はい、じゃあ持ちます。
Here it is. We'll just borrow it for a while.
Did you hear that? Someone's coming. Let's take a peek.
はい、誰か来たみたいですね。
You call this progress? Charlotte, amateur. I'm not letting you anywhere near my mother again.
Any result is progress, even if it is a worsening of her condition. It informs my...
No. I have made my decision. She must be sent to a legitimate medical facility. I will not let her hurt Sherlock.
What? Master Holmes, you do not understand.
That will be all. I expect you to have left the house by week's end.
Sherry, say something. Can you hear me? You're scaring me.
今ジョンの声がもうかすれてしまってましたね。入り口のところに今お母さんが待ってます。やっぱりマイクロフトはシャーロックのことを守ろうとしてたみたいですね。はい、ではお母さんのとこまで行きます。
Sherry,
Coming, Mother.
come here, darling.
This was for my mother, wasn't it? I remember how we came to the garden for a breath of fresh air. はい、また、戻りました。
Take me to my flowers, Sherry. They must already be in bloom.
As you wish, Mum.
これ前後ろの操作は、後ろはできんか。前に行くことはできるんですけど、これは一応見れるんですけど、あとは勝手に動
I
きま
bet
す。
you missed the fresh air, didn't you?
Terribly. The sun is far brighter than I remember. But I like it.
We can walk each day from now on, if you want.
That would be wonderful. Just look at them. The stars of the earth. Even the sky must be jealous of their beauty.
Indeed. Mother, would you like to go around the water?
That would be perfect. I always wanted such a nice pond in London. It looks so peaceful.
Mycroft knew you would like it.
こ このままゆっくり進んでいきます。
We should put some fish in it, don't you think?
How about some carp?
That's a nice idea. Let's visit your father's tree. It grows so fast, just like you.
We could even build a tree house in it.
Yes, Sherry. Speaking of your father, could you call him out, please?
Mom! I'm sorry. He passed away. He's gone.
No, he's not.
I'm telling the truth. Did you forget again?
No, don't you dare say such things. You are a liar like all the others.
Mother!
Don't call me that. You aren't fooling me.
No! Mom, it hurts!
My son would never lie.
Mom, stop!
Who are you? Reveal yourself.
Please, stop! It's me, Sherlock!
You are not my Sherry. Give me my son before I'll kill you.
はい。今までと雰囲気が違うんですけれど、ここが最後の、場所になります。いろいろとくっつけていきます。紅茶を飲んだと紅茶と鎮静剤。副作用の危険。リヒター博士は母さんを使って変わった薬や治療法の実験をしていた。投薬するごとに副作用を引き起こす危険があった。向上していた耐性。鎮静剤を常用していた母さんの耐性は相当高くなっていたはずだ。彼女にとってはそこまで危険ではなかっただろう。母さんは溺死した。事故か恋によるものか、どちらにせよ母さんは何者かに溺死させられた。これがもし反対だった場合は、アレルギー反応。母さんは薬に対して不意にアレルギー反応を起こし窒息死した。はい。また手がかりで。これちなみに戻るボタンないんで戻れません。精神病。はい。母さんは僕を殺そうとした。母さんはストーンウッド邸の池で僕を溺れさせようとした。はい。これらがくっつくんですけど、まだちょっと手がかりあるんで、さっきこっちくっつけます。マイクロフトによるリヒターへの、不利な証言。マイクロフトがリヒターを捕らえた。マイクロフトはリヒター博士を糾弾した。マイクロフトは夫リヒターを捕まえ、母さんの死について彼を責めた。では、こっちから見ていきます。犯人はジョンと僕だ。母さんは僕らが紅茶に混ぜた鎮静剤を飲んだ後、アレルギー反応を起こして死亡した。夫リヒターは母さんを救おうとしたが、マイクロフトは母さんの死で博士を糾弾した。本当は僕らが殺したんだ。ジョンが殺した。僕は知らずに母さんを殺してしまった。鎮静剤を与えることはジョンが考えたもので、ならば僕は自分の心を信じることができない。ジョンを始末しなければならない。マイクロフトは僕を守るために真実を隠した。母さんを殺したのは僕だ。母さんを殺したのは僕だ。の、死に至るアレルギー反応を引き起こす薬を母さんに与えたのは僕の考えだった。僕が犯人だ。マイクロフトは僕を守るために真実を隠した。はい。こ れをちょっと反対にしていきます。犯人はオットー・リヒターだ。母さんを溺死させたのはオットー・リヒターだ。マイクロフトは彼を殺人で糾弾したが、故意による殺人なのかはわからない。故意による殺害。オットーは母さんを殺すことで彼女を苦しみから解放し、僕の命を救おうとした。マイクロフトは僕を守るために真実を隠し、オットーを不正で糾弾した。事故。オットーは母さんを救おうとして彼女を殺害してしまった。溺れたのは事故によるもので、オットーは気管切開で必死に母さんを救おうとした。マイクロフトは僕を守るために真実を隠し、オットーを不正に糾弾した。ですね。このどちらかになります。はい。すべての手がかりがあるので。多分他の選択肢は生まれないので、はい。これか、これかになります。ちょっと右ありそうな感じしてるんですけど、多分ないと思います。では、誰が犯人か、誰でラストを迎えるかなんですけど、自分は一番最初プレイした時は、僕だ。これで選択しました。はい、ちょっとしばらく悩んだんですけれど、最終的な、エンドは、オットー・リヒターが犯人。犯人がリヒターっていうよりかは、事故で、溺れてしまったんだけど、マイクロフトが、僕を守るために真実を隠し、オットーを不正に糾弾した。これを、エンドにしたいと思います。ではこれで選択します。これが最後の選択です。本当にその選択でよろしいですか？確定後、選択を変更することはできません。はい、じゃあ確定します。
Sherlock. Sherlock. Can you hear me? Come on, wake up.
Get off me.
Sherry,
You knew, and more than that, you hid it from me.
you couldn't bear the truth, Sherlock, so I shouldered it for you. I took your pain, your horror.
Otto Richter murdered my mother, and Mycroft covered it up. Whisked me away from this place, buried me in schoolwork, and left the past to rot.
And you needed a way to cope, so I helped.
You were a lie, John, a fiction, a crutch.
No, I was a friend. Sherlock, please.
Sherlock,
What?
are you okay?
I don't know.
I told you not to come, Sherlock. Where is he?
Who?
Your friend, John.
He's beside you.
Was all this worth it? Is he worth it?
Why is he here?
I think, in his own way, he was trying to protect me. A truth I couldn't bear. But now I must face it.
Sherlock, what are you doing?
You kept me in the dark and kept your actions quiet. You enabled Richter and his untested quackery for far too long. And worse, you wanted to lock up our mother.
I wanted to give you a chance at normalcy, childhood. There was no changing what happened, no good to come of dwelling in the past.
It was lies upon lies. Otto Richter was trying to save her, but you decided he deserved to take the fall. Is that justice?
The big picture, Sherlock. The big picture. Perhaps Richter was not responsible for her fit of rage, but his treatment led inexorably to that moment. You were so fragile. I could not... I just couldn't. I chose us over him.
You know, for once I believe you. Perhaps now that the truth is out, I can actually do what you had hoped. Leave it all in the past.
Good. You have your whole life ahead of you, Sherlock. It is time you got on with it.
I was worried there for a minute, Sherry. Really worried. I didn't want to hurt you. What's so funny?
I am talking to myself, John. I think I was hurt regardless.
But we made a good team, eh? Explored every inch of this place together. Helped a lot of people. Terrorized a few too, I suppose. I think I may go so far as to say, Sherry, that I have not lived wholly in vain.
So that's it. It's over.
You've opened every door, Sherry. Faced the past you locked away. You don't need me anymore.
I know. I will miss you all the same. I don't want you to go.
Yes, you do.
Goodbye, John. Why are you here?
Closure, I suppose. And to help a friend.
You and I are not friends. In a race between the thawing of the ice caps and our friendship, I would buy a boat.
Ha! Is that right?
I can see it now. I know what you did.
What did I do?
You needled me. From the moment we met, you were searching for weakness. You pushed me to pursue the truth about my mother. You questioned everything I did, everything I believed, to break me. To blur truth and fiction, reality, morality. A saboteur in silk. Was it vengeance, Val? Or do you prefer Klaus?
Excuse me?
You are Klaus Richter, Otto's younger brother. Do you hold me responsible for his end?
Ha! There was no love lost between me and my brother. I am sure you can relate. Otto was merely the gravity that pulled me into your orbit. Or you into mine. Once I met you, I could not keep away.
And why? What reason do you have for all this?
To help you.
You're lying.
To show you that you were wrong.
More lies. I know you now, Werner. Try again.
To see what had happened. Or is that yet another untruth? Doesn't matter. Take your pick. Who cares? You're my masterpiece. I turned Sisyphus into Ozymandias. You could not see the futility of your quest until I helped you to let go of the rock. And now, nothing beside remains.
I remain. Despite you and to spite you.
It is a matter of will and power now. Will you overcome this, or shall you decay? Oh, on that note, I brought you something.
I want nothing more from you.
When one wants for nothing, Sherlock, the best thing to get them is something personal. So, here you are. Now, please excuse me, but the gallery calls. I'm already conceiving my next project. You really are beautiful.
I was prepared to take responsibility for my actions, but again my brother conspired against me. A little diplomatic pressure and the trial was dismissed. Instead, I was exiled from Cordona. Freedom never tasted so bitter. Another perversion of justice at Mycroft's hand. With no means, no home, and no purpose, I returned to London. I enrolled at Cambridge University, but few lectures held my interest. I prefer to spend time alone at the hospital laboratory, pursuing truths in chemical form. No one there questions my choices. I have begun to attract a desperate clientele, men that skulk after me pleading for answers to their simple mysteries. At first, the distraction was unwelcome. Now I find myself craving it, lest my mind drift back to the island, to Mother, to John. What was her life worth? How many adulterers and petty thieves will it take to make it right? Can anything? I found it!
And what is that?
How far, bruises may be produced after death. How are you? You have been in Afghanistan, I perceive.
How on earth did you know that?
Never mind. The question now is about bruising. No doubt you see the significance of this discovery of mine.
It is interesting, no doubt, but practically...
Why, it is the most practical medico-legal discovery for years. Had we these data sooner, hundreds of men would have paid the penalty for their crimes. Cases oft hinge upon how a man died. Now, we can know which wounds he suffered alive, which occurred post-mortem, and what instrument was responsible. And ergo, one will soon be able to calculate with utmost precision when and where death occurred, sparing the innocent and damning the guilty.
Well, then you are to be congratulated.
Indeed. But, you came here on business.
Correct again. I am looking for someone with whom to take diggings, and heard you were complaining that you could get no one to go halves with you.
I have my eye on a suite in Baker Street, which would suit us down to the ground. You don't mind the smell of strong tobacco, I hope?
I smoke ships myself.
That's good enough. I get in the dumps at times, and don't open my mouth for days on end. Just let me alone, and I'll soon be right. What have you to confess now? It's best for two fellows to know what bruises each other carries before they begin to live together. My last companion and I...
Well, I object to rows because my nerves are shaken, and I get up at all sorts of ungodly hours, and I am extremely lazy. I have another set of vices when I'm well, but those are the principal ones at present.
Do you include violin playing in your category for rows?
It depends on the player. A well-played violin is a treat for the gods. A badly played one...
Oh, no, that's all right. I think we may consider the thing as settled. Oh, forgive my manners. My attention wavers. Sherlock Holmes.
Dr. John Watson.
John.
はい。というわけで、エンディング迎えました。シャーロック・ホームズチャプター1なんですけれど、最初はシャーロックが犯人のものでプレイしてたんですけれど、なんか、ちょっと違うような気がしたんで、今回の、実況してるときは、今の、事故っていうか、そうですね、薬の副作用とかじゃなくて、普通にもう事故で溺れちゃって、でそれを、オット・リヒターがやったっていう風に、ジョンじゃないわ、仕立て上げて、マイクロフトが仕立て上げたようなストーリーなんですけど、それでいいかなと思って、それを、それをエンディングにしました。はい、最後、ジョンと似たワトソンに会うのは、すごいなんか感慨深いものがあったし、そのジョンと決別、最終的にジョンがいなくなっちゃうんだけど、ジョンを始末するみたいなエンドだけはちょっと見たくなかったですね。なんで、そういうのも含めて今のこのエンドで良かったのかなっていうふうにも思います。はい。で、シャーロック・ホームズ自体の、ストーリーとしてはパート、 ファイナル、終了なんですけれど、サブストーリーはまだ全然終わってないんで、そっちの方をこれからまた、明日からまたプレイして投稿していきたいと思います。では、ご視聴ありがとうございました。チャンネル登録と高評価お願いします。エンディングはこのままずっと流し続けます。ではまた明日。